national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Huskies. It was a foot race, and he won it. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. The turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Gamecocks will crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the Gamecocks are going to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. On the ground, it's Harris. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Gamecocks churn out another first down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Gamecocks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And it's complete downfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Gamecocks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Looking for a gap. It's Washington. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Hit as he released it. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. They'll give it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out.
Take over. First and 10.
His offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Nice grab. It's Robinson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. And the Huskies pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Takes the handoff. It's Harris. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Second down play coming up for this offense. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Game makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Peters. Fighting off the tackler. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Second down after that previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Peters. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Trying to find room. It's Harris. And the freshman brings him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down and goal. He'll hand it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT puts them up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. That's caught. It's Robinson. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Huskies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires it. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and the football comes out. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So with just seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to tie things up at the break. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got his man in the open field. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Gonna run it. It's Harris. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. Tries to get it to the running back. A fourth down completion to the running back. Great move there. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they go in front here in the second half.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over.
Your Washington Huskies will take over 1st and 10.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Fights through a tackle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Washington has moved into the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on third and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Huskies will look to convert here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, South Carolina 24, Washington 17.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. On the run, it's Harris. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And the Gamecocks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And bulldozing his way through. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen him do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these fourth down calls.
The Gamecocks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. And he pulls in the catch. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
This drive was already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, South Carolina. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Point after, not right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He'll take a deep shot here. Can't connect on the long pass. He caught it, but was out of bounds, so incomplete. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass not complete. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw again. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Huskies. This offense cannot be stopped.
Number 10 with the catch and score.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt?
Cricket.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Carolina 31, Washington 23.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
South Carolina offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On the ready.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Gamecocks come into the final minute of play, hoping to just run the clock out. On the run, it's Harris. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Huge play, moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
But his defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down and goal, upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. Recovered by the kicking team. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Washington Huskies will take over first and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that